I could just take everything from here, literally everything, but I don't think that's such a good idea. Just take everything and put it in storage, to be fair. Yeah, runes aren't exactly what I plan on using immediately right now. Okay. Before you disappear in 10 minutes. I might just disappear in 3 minutes since it's an hourly thing, you know? High town bone pit. রাইতের বেলা গিয়া কি করতাম? Chant remains of sister. Wait, what the fuck is a bone pit? Journal? Right, I need to I do need to go to High Town actually. I need to sell some shit, I need to see if there's anything to buy. High Town is a place to go.
I'm sorry I couldn't get you more information about the Circle, Bethany. It's difficult without naming you.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
Let them corral the troublemakers. I just want information.
Right.
It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, doesn't it?
I wouldn't have said, but yes.
Ornate enchanted stuff. Is it better than what I have right now? Improves with level up though. No, wait, I'm thinking of the wrong character. Is it better than what I have right now? No, definitely not. Stuff. Abdul Hawk. The Liar's Charm. I don't think so. Gentleman's Puzzle Ring. What the fuck is a Fortitude? Wait, have I been selling things or have I been buying things? Pega. Scamming myself. Olaf Sarmori. Marcher battle. I think I have better shit than surface or stone boots. I think I have.
Quality armor. The best outside of Orzammar.
Orval. Rushed and cut. Rusting. Hubert.
Here you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
And I'm sure you pay them tremendously. Back in my days, I was the biggest miser and the biggest gold hoarder. Of course you were.
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
Wait. I'm the one who's supposed to be the miser and the gold hoarder. That's my thing. Why are you trying to... I will sue you.
The Bone Pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The Bone Pit is mostly harmless.
Clueless.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Then I'm off to the Changshri.
So, a Lady Sunshine, what's your first act as a noblewoman going to be?
A noblewoman with no fortune and no title. Looking for work, probably.
Practicality is for peasants, milady. You need to do something frivolous to celebrate your birthright.
Such as...
Come up to the Hightown Market and complain bitterly that there's no Orlesian silk that matches your eyes.
Okay.
But what if something does match my eye? What will I do then?
Insist that they're blatantly copying you and demand royalties. A good noble always has a complaint ready, Sunshine.
Okay. True.
Did you misplace this?
Bless my full spirit, I never thought I'd see that again. Thank you.
Easy. Anything else I have to do in the chantry? Not yet, I suppose. Which should be hiding along the paths of Sundermount, long way home, tranquility, chantry, night on at night, will find her smuggle his strength. Carl out of the circle, decodes expedition, long way home, Clement's amulet, rumors, blah blah blah. I have to go to the fucking other place as well. My business here isn't finished yet. But still, I do need to go to Sundermount when I can. Why is there a skull on the bone pit? Should I perhaps not be going here? Should I perhaps put this quest off? I'll go to the Sundermount ambush site. Oh my god, Mosha diya pora.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Why do you make it sound like even the stranglers are stranded? Even the stranglers are a threat. Then how are you gonna fight the main group in the first place, you fuck? Nothing we can't handle. They turn is a monster. The whole battles in this thing is fucking fireball from the very beginning. Assassin, enchanted stuff. Why is an assassin carrying a staff? That doesn't sound very practical. Top 10 assassino. Am I accidentally going the right way? I wanted to go the wrong way. An empty bottle.
I don't like the looks of this.
Oh. That was unfortunate. I assume this would have been the other path. So this is a winding path, this is straight path, I see. And this is going backwards, nice. has to be the wrong way, right? It's not even pointing in the right direction. It is. Rubble. Came all this way for a fucking opal fragment. What a disgrace. Actual scavenger.
We're close to the Be ready.
Be ready. Guess I'll save. Just in case. Hey, I see them. Can't snipe them weird. Can't ambush them. Is that not?
There's our targets. For the
Watch your step.
Stop it!
That should do it.
Why do they not trigger their own traps? That makes zero sense. Wait, these are our targets? Where's the rest of them? There they are.
You are not enough! Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear.
Easy.
Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Just reward.
Done.
Any more loot? No? Alright. Next up is the marches duty. Duty? The first Flint Company mercenary group was dealt with, more remained. Go to the Wounded Coast to find the Flint Company mercenaries. Right, and Sundermount. Pass on the Wounded Coast for now. I'll just go to the Bone Pit. Get the feeling
Cubit's
that
miners must be a desperate lot to work here.
Get the feeling coming here may not have been the best decision I've ever made in my life, perhaps. What kind of a side quest is that? What is my goal here? There's nothing said here. Worked out of the docks mostly before going missing. Am I supposed to go to the fucking docks to find someone who wants his
but I
remains?
wouldn't call it paying work.
Okay. Just shit on the fucking people working here. What is this ominous music? All I'm fighting are looters. What is this fucking ominous music? More beaten scars. Great loot. Bone pit mines, monk ass. Higher, I interviewed the surviving slave this morning. She was horror-struck but managed to tell me her chilling story. The overseer lined 17 slaves up, one behind the other at the lip of the quarry. The second slave in line was ordered to push the man in front over the edge. The third pushed the second, the fourth the third, and on it went. Workers in the quarry heard the screams, a crack of bone against rock, and then the survivors' anguished cries at the overseer's dragonlings. As the overseer's dragonlings on the 16 helpless bodies sprayed upon the quarry's basin. The woman who told this story was the 17th in line, spared only because no one stood behind her. Sire, I recommend we stop this ugly practice. Effective as it may be in motivating workers, it's also bringing our notoriety as a death trap. Stories of bone pit swirl throughout Kirkwall. The veil is thin enough here, and above that pit it is practically ready to sunder. We risk more than simple rebellion should the overseer be allowed to continue. A letter from Prefect Santarius, heart if I were ancient. Prefect Santarius, the output of the Maharian quarry is up almost a third this season, and Overseer has received a commendation from the Archon himself. He will speak of your findings to no one. Amazon Prime! Considerably large map for the objective having already been found. The Enigma of Kirkwall. This, as we thought, the quarries of Kirkwall were found after the city was sacked by the Imperium, and after they started constructing the city. The Imperium found the mineral wealth, not the indigenous people. The histories give conflicting accounts on who lived here before the Imperium. Some say the Almari, some say the Dayfuds. We do know it was a barbarian people who had little need of the metals in the hills, so why did the Imperium come here in such force? It is hard to disprove Brother Mikkel's theory that the natural harbor would be important for their armies, but magistrate rule, not common men. Each clue we find leads to more questions, but we will not give up. Fuck cares about Alfred? Golden bracelet, interesting. Nevada. There's so much to read in this fucking game. I'm not gonna read all of this. The foot time it was blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Kept only for the dead, huh? Top 10.
There's the entrance to the mines. Perhaps we'll find the missing workers within.
Thanks for stating the obvious, fuckhead. Monk ass hanged. Okay, chill.
Dragon.
I see a drake. I can't fight a drake yet. weakest dragon on planet Earth. What went wrong? Should I not be playing this game in normal mode? Holy fuck! That's enough of that. This is too much. Wait, where did I come from? I came from here, yes? Why are there so many paths here? What the fuck? Huh? About to one-shot a real Doragon. Wait, why are there so many paths here? And why can't I go here? Oh, I see. The fuck? Wait, I'm confused. Huh? Okay. Refined delirium. Rahman. Rubble. Cracked rose diamond. Excuse me, mate. The lever is right fucking there. Are you stupid? Are you blind? There's the lever right there. Don't you fucking dare says you me. And this is supposed to be hard mode. They do seem to be dealing more damage at the very least, if nothing else. Leveled up, I guess. I'll just keep increasing gunning for now because I want to lockpick literally everything. The only thing I died to is rock and interesting. Now that would be perfect. Man, what were you doing here out alone in the corner? Did I just accidentally catch a fucking Dragonling wanking in the corner? pommel? This pommel, judging by the teeth marks, was lost in a violent exchange. Aside from the engraved name, it looks like standard city gear. I need to account for my health a little better now. Large, very skilled organization. Because, like, I am losing health now, which I wasn't doing before in these fights. But that still doesn't make any sense. This is supposed to be deep mushroom, Papa. Hey, come on, level up.
Messing with us is suicide.
Suicide indeed. Slave cuffs?
Price and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Slow down. Tell me what happened here.
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where'd the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. There was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was, only I went the wrong way.
Okay.
Ended up trapped here.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
You'd better get going. Try not to get eaten.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Monka.
Another dragon. And larger. Not a threat we should leave behind.
I think we should definitely leave it behind the excuse he did. Is Evelyn going to be using her newfound skill? Immovable bitch. It's an actual dragon. Okay, that's a small ass dragon though. This is a dragon on hard mode. Stop it, this is disappointing. Okay, chill, health potion, please. That was a dragon! A whole ass dragon! On hard mode! Not a proper dragon, but still, come on. It is an actual dragon, man. Plot item Doragon fan. What kind of plot item is that? Is that for proof that I killed a Doragon to the fucking guy so that he pays me? Woven bracelet, helm of victory. Top 10 hits, so suck my dick. Next up is the wounded ghost. Hopefully this is a singular quest and not a whole ass fucking area for me to explore later on. The Free Marches is not a single nation but an alliance. Okay. What the Divana? Empty quiver. Quivering. This is off that way, so I go here.
I can almost see Weldon from here.
Okay, copium. Bitter dust. Hey, he leveled up. You can just go hard on dexterity, not that it matters. They shall be pinned. What in the fuck is a Tal Bhashot? I don't know what it is, but it's fucking weak. Should I have come to this place at a later date? I feel like there's other quests associated to the wounded ghost that I have not quite taken yet for coming here. I'll go this way, finish my one quest and then fuck off perhaps. Spindleweed. It is an old country saying that spindleweed grows best for the sorrowful. So it's the ganja for the people who are depressed. Verdant spindleweed in a household's garden has often brought neighbors offering consolation. Usually without even asking what might be wrong. Okay, they just want some of that good shit. This originates from the plant's use as a seasoning for dishes meant to speed the recovery of the infirm. So it's wheat chocolate good, it's edible, it's amazing. Right.
I'll deal with it!
What's that mean lady? Who hurt you? Okay, Bethany is hiding, I can see it, but still. Kill! They be squealing, man.
All set.
Just simple. This is what I'm increasing my cunning for, bitch. Should I continue exploring the wounded coast? Okay. Can you help me? Can you Google for me? You got my number. So, can you Google for me? Hello? Whether there's other quest associated to the wounded coast which I should get before I continue here? Because if I Google that, like, can you just Google Wounded Coast and figure out if there's other quests I should be getting before I continue down? Because there's enemies here that I haven't seen before. Because if I Google that myself, then I'm gonna get spoilers. Standard chest. Rack to those down.
Do it.
Interesting. Because this map is fucking massive and the quest was out here. That's fucking weird. Have you Googled? Have you had any findings? Where am I going? That's campsite. The map is supposed to last till the end of the game. So should I finish it or should I wait? I mean, you'll be getting quests there till the end of the game. Oh, I see. Alright, then I'll finish it. Tigers, Great. And so here, I haven't taken that far. Barrel. What is this fucking Type Moon music? What is this Type Moon music? Where did it come from? Stop it. What is this Troll Despair Type Moon music? Stop it. PTSD. I'm pretty sure the enemies respawn for different quests on these locations. Alright. So this is all just infrastructure. corpse. And I see a quest back there. Interesting. This is where I started. This is the path I went through halfway before turning around. Barrel.
Do you even know her name, Shem? No? It's Delilah. She's dead. And you killed her.
I was a beast then. A werewolf. I did many terrible things.
This again.
I'm sorry.
Sorry does not bring my mother back.
I was a victim too, Elf. Of Zathrian's vengeance. Stranger, please calm her down.
Did I hear you right? You're a werewolf?
I was one, but no longer. Her Dalish keeper cursed some humans with lycanthropy long ago. The disease spread over the years, but the hero of Ferelden freed us.
Is this what your mother would want?
But he murdered her.
This man may have a wife, children, certainly a family. What will they think of you? Kill him, and you become him.
You shame me. My mother would not want this. Leave Shem. Before I change my mind.
Why have I been paid? Who paid me? Huh? Did he leave his wallet on his way out? I don't understand. Just dropping a few fucking coins for the guy, you know. Wink wink, nudge nudge. It was definitely not intentional. I definitely wouldn't have killed her.
The enemy's crossed.
Okay, comrade, for John Cena. Okay. তুমি পিছনে দাঁড়ায় কি করো? তামসা দেখতেছে ছেলে। This is like you in a fight. পিছনে দাঁড়ায় দাঁড়ায় তামসা দেখে। A beach mal RP. Hey, leave area, that's the end of the area, so see a little bit I haven't explored yet. Just jump! Why can you jump in the first place if you never put it to use, you stupid fuck? That fight is fun. Why are you fighting alone back here? Someone help Bethany! Okay, that deals so much damage.
Must finish this! Ah!
Hi. she identifier. Time to start reading in the middle of the battlefield. There are many lords and ladies in Val Royeaux, and I mean this literally. Once the system of noble titles in Orlais was labyrinthine, there were barons and baroness and baronets and sir barons and a horde of others, each with its own origins and its own nuances of comparison. The Orlesian aristocracy is ancient and much given to competition. All the nobility play the grand game as it is known, whether they wish to or not. It is a game of reputation and patronage, where moves are made with rumors and scandal is the chief weapon. No gentle game this. More blood has been drawn as a result of the grand game than anyone the Orlesians have fought. Of this I am assured by almost every gentleman here. As far as titles went, everything changed with the coming of Emperor Draken, who established the Orlesian Empire as it exists now, and who created the Chantry. There is no more venerated figure in Orlais in Val Royeaux. The statue of Draken stands as tall as the statue of Andraste. Draken determined that the grand game was tearing Orlais apart, so he abolished all titles besides his own, the Lord and Lady. I am told with some twittering amusement that this action did not end the grand game as Draken had intended. Now the lords and ladies collected unofficial titles rather than official ones, such as the exalted patron of Tassus Clay, or uncle to the champion of Tremus. It is a headache to remember such titles, and one winces to think of poor doormen at the balls who must rattle them off as each guest enters the room. Okay. The aristocracy is different from Ferelden in other ways as well. The Orlesians' right to rule stems directly from the Maker. There exists neither the concept of rule by merit nor the slightest notion of rebellion. If one is not noble, one aspires to be, or at the least aspires to be in the good graces of a noble, and is ever watching for a way to enter the patronage of those that are placed in the grand game. And then there are the masks and the cosmetics. I have not seen so much paint since the kennels at Haiver, but that is another story. I see.
Make us hate you!
Won't be too far. Backband Bashta. Okay, I did not do that before. Conqueror of the Kunaris. We're the Kunaris in Origins. I am the content enjoyer, not the provider. The Kunaris, there was only one guy in Origins, and that's Sten. Other than that, there weren't really any Kunaris, but you kind of knew a little about the Kunaris from Sten. Or at least you could have. I did not, because I did not exactly befriend Sten. I didn't exactly care about Sten because A, he wasn't a woman, and 2, he wasn't funny. So like, neither desire is satisfied. Why the fuck should I care about that bozo? So he went the entire fucking game wearing rags. Didn't even give him any equipment. Everybody else was decked out other than Sten. Even the people I didn't use were decked out. I at least gave them equipment. Sten was just wearing rags and feasting people. Perhaps if I get bullied by the Kunari in this game, it will be deserved. Sundamount. Bro, that ability is always a fucking one shot. Holy shit. Good stuff, not bad. Or is this the fucking Stonehenges? What went wrong? Oh, I see what went wrong. This isn't architecture, this is former architecture. fruit. Bro, I discovered it 3 times in one adventure. What do you mean discovered? Dalish camp entrance, interesting.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
What's a Shemlin?
An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
Bagman, next time I wonder if you remember her. Remember who?
Who are you people?
We are the last of the Elven.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
Okay.
They have given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're elven no more.
Figments of your imagination.
I'm not expecting tea and cakes. I just need to see someone.
There's nothing here for any human.
Wait. This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Yes, I do
Cause
like the
trouble,
dwarf less.
and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
I'm sure I will. You know, it's kinda weird.
Marathari. I was told to bring you this amulet.
Marathari, wait. That name sounds familiar. Marathari.
Andaranati-shan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you.
Marathari.
There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
Is Marathari the keeper of the, like, Dalish elf origin? Or is Marathari the keeper of the Andy in Awakening who was trying to save her sister? It's either one of those two. Because the Marathari in the Dalish camp are beside the blighted forest of the werewolves. Or at least the Dalish camp which had a new keeper after Zevran. That new keeper was much younger than this. So I assume Marathari is the origin story of Bashta.
Your guards said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do. To my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
She was the old Andy. What old Andy, man?
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people and to ensure the old ways are not forgotten. As for Asha Bellinar, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child, made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise
from
kept.
the origin story of...
Remember that.
The origin story of the fucking Bashta. I see.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with
Hey,
you.
this
when
is the
you go.
character we were introduced to.
Who is your first? First of what?
First of
Your
what?
people would call her my apprentice, or heir.
This is the magic Andy that
Meryl
was
would have
sent with
taken
me
my
one
place
time.
as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
Meryl, that's the one who went with me to the fucking mirror that one time when I had no other companion. She was the one I was talking about, I see. Weird.
That seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I must grant it. You will find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
Are you busy?
No, of course not. I'm not too busy for you.
I thought maybe you could use some archery lessons. Private ones.
I think my aim is hopeless, Rada.
Well, why don't we go somewhere alone and try to fix that?
That's a great idea.
Clueless, this guy.
Leave it. You won't need it.
Clueless, this guy. Top. The original Buster companion first grill. Yes, I'm aware. Terrace is bounded to the east by the Amaranthine Ocean, to the west by Tirashan Forest and the Hunterhorn Mountains, to the south by the snowy wastes that lie beyond the Orkney Mountains, and to the north by Donark Forest. The word Terrace is Tevinter in origin, originally used to refer to lands that bordered the Imperium. As the Imperium lost its stranglehold on conquered nations, more and more lands became Terrace, until finally people applied the name to the entire continent. The northern part of Terrace is divided amongst the Anderfels, the Tevinter Imperium, Antiva and Rivain, with the islands held by the Kunari just off the coast. Central Terrace consists of the Free Marches, Navarra and Orlais, with Ferelden to the south. What lies beyond the snowy waste is a mystery. The freezing temperatures and barren land have kept even the most intrepid cartographers at bay. Similarly, the western reaches of the Andersfels have never been fully explored even by the Anders themselves. We do know if the dry steppes are shadowed by mountains or if they extend all the way to a nameless sea. We do not know. Okay. There must be other lands, continents or islands, perhaps across the Amaranthine or port of Parvolan, for the Kunari arrived in Terrace from somewhere, but beyond that detection we know nothing. Before the Brits come in and colonize them. So we're in Southeast Asia right now, Pac-Man.
If the Keeper wants you here, then be welcome.
The Tale of Iloren. Blah 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 blah. Cool.
Andaran Atishan, stranger.
Artisan indeed.
Conclude your business with Keeper Marathari, Shemlin, and be gone from here. Conclude your business with Keeper Marathari, Shemlin, and be gone from here.
You know, I don't have to necessarily conclude my business. I can just be gone from here right now, you stupid fucking cunt.
Andaran Atishan, stranger.
threat is a silly human with his pants showing, okay. When he finished skinning the deer, he cut me down. Okay. Roots government that made risk of the daily for themselves. I was very lucky to have met the man that I did and to have walked away from our meeting unscathed. Perhaps the maker watches over those who seek knowledge with an open heart. I certainly would like to think so. In Pursuit of Knowledge, the Travels of a Gentry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. This fucking asshole again. Lemon Path, Keeper Marathari, Daily Scam.
This mountain is cursed, I swear. 3 days in a row, I've shot at and missed deer.
Maybe it's not
Copium curse.
You always know just what to say to put my mind at ease. Shem. Make your business here quick. Shemlin. Wonderful. Make your business here quick.
जाओ अम्मू जाओ तुम.
It doesn't look that bad. What's it supposed to be?
If you can't tell what it is, then it's rubbish.
Latin Part 1. Blah blah blah.
Hush! Oh. It's a little flat for a bowl, perhaps?
Long touch. That sounds wrong. Boots of the Isolationist. Interesting. Superior heavy elven boots. Interesting. Rune of Nature. I'll buy that. I'll probably need it later. Okay.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Am I perhaps going the wrong way? Should I perhaps not be taking this road? This is perhaps what one would call a bad idea. No, it's not good. There must be loot down here. There must be some reason why I came here, right? Wow. Future content. Nice. Waste of my fucking time. off the road of earlier, you fuck. It's gonna be future content, let it be future content. Don't fucking debate me in the fucking present.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly, anyway. The Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
Surely.
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Clueless.
You seem awfully nervous.
You're only the second human I've seen up close. Last time was not a happy memory.
Why not?
A Grey Warden took away one of our hunters to fight the Darkspawn. I heard he fought the Archdemon. I wonder what's become of him.
He's the hero of the world and you stupid fucking gun. Stop acting clueless about everything.
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
We didn't get a proper introduction.
I am... or was, I suppose. The first to keep a Marathari. I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sundermort.
Oh, I see. Pepe laugh, Duncan. What do you mean, Pepe laugh? Shouldn't that be Field Strongman? There's no way Duncan is alive in this game.
You seem awfully nervous.
I heard he fought the Archdemon. I wonder what's become of him.
My name is Hawk. Glad to make your acquaintance, Meryl.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said
sure
you
I
came
can
from
help with
Ferelden.
that.
I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
I've lived in Kirkwall for a year now. It's a good place to get a fresh start.
Really? I hope you're right. We should go. Your task is for Asha Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
Monk as dark things.
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asha Bellinar's amulet. And we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
So Summit is dead, so that's nice. By now, Buster must have killed Flemeth, although she isn't permanently dead or anything, but still.
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, Not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Ashfiqur wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
Okay. I made her hang from a tree, bitch.
Let's get this over with.
So, is she going to just follow me? Or is she just gonna stand here and watch me fight? So, I've been thinking, there's no reason to keep Bethany in the team, in the squad. She's the sister, and what's the point of keeping her around? It's not like it smacks her. But at the same time, I'm not gonna replace her for the likes of this. Bro, there's nothing here. She's scrawny as fuck. Am I going the wrong way? Am I just going backwards? I am not. Monka Sirki, didn't you kill Duncan? No man, what are you talking about? Duncan killed himself. Okay, Duncan didn't necessarily kill himself. But like, I didn't have much part in Duncan dying.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
You can have 6 teammates? I don't think 6 teammates would be necessary. And I definitely can't have 6 teammates yet. It's fucking locked at 5. 4, I mean.
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Aware.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving.
And no one minds having to pick up and move over and over just to protect a few of you?
Why would they mind? Once we've picked over a hunting ground, there's no reason to stay. But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
Lost in the crowd.
Please, keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Okay. That's a good idea. Also, can I choose everyone in this game, or will I get in trouble for that? I asked the same thing in the previous game, and I guess this question was, you know, obvious that it would be asked again. should be running over here while these guys are fighting one skeleton.
I think I got blood on my coat.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
Asshole.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice.
Yeah.
And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Savior.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
Sack. Good sack. Rock slide.
A landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
Bitch, you have magic! Blast this shit! So we just have 5 members right now, the crew. Interesting.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelanar isn't known for her patience.
Silverite. Bethany died! Can I heal you? Imagine being this for lost to food or Omega Wave. Reward. I'll go here first. That is a shade, it's too Did you lower the difficulty again? No, it's still hard mode. Elven forest. Fucking barrier.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Bro, why am I falling asleep again? Bro, what the fuck? Hara din ko bang pyar ko to? Blood magic monka.
I felt the veil shift. You called something here. Are you insane?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well, yes. But that won't happen. I know how to defend myself. Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathan, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara, the endless dream they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
This is my best friend. Why exactly are you? What is killing you, Varric? Varric! What is killing you? Oh.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
TF, we do a little scrolling. I place my dick on the altar instead.
Aharin amalana salem. Emma ira bella zaviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In usanera narivas.
Okay, fuck you. How are you not dead?
Ah, and here we are.
Anderana Tishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
No one wanted to buy it. Maybe because it had a witch inside.
Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone.
She does.
And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed. You smuggled me here quite nicely.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole. A bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
Flotsam? Actual smuggler.
A fragment?
Are you a card gamer?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. An even trade, I think.
You have plans, I take it?
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
cheap advice from a dragon.
We all have our challenges.
We're going to regret bringing her here.
Regret is something I know well. Take care not to cling to it, to hold it so close that it poisons your soul. When the time comes for your regrets, remember me. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelinar.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Sympathy? Monko mega flemme. It's been 2 games and she can literally shapeshift into a Doragon, so I'm pretty sure there is something going on here. Although to be fair, Bashta did kill her. Man's leveled up again. 30 dexterity. Wait. Does he have the same movement speed as Mr. Abdul? Mate, why is a dwarf running faster than you? Disgraceful, he has tiny legs.
I don't like the looks of this. That should do it. Done.
Please don't tell me it's the Revenant. It's the Revenant! Kill it! Kill it! Use everything against it! Kill it! Good, it's dead! Weakest Revenant. I am aware. I can see that. I can see why you were, you know, talking about a Revenant as if it's nothing when we were playing fucking. When I was playing the thing. What's this thing? Return to camp longer later. I can see why you were talking about a Revenant as it ain't shit when I was playing Dragon Age Origins. Origins Revenants, man, that shit was the hardest fights in the game.
What's that?
There was nothing there. What recipe? John Z9 did. Monk as Shadow Warrior. Okay, that's a lot of shades. Okay, this is going to be a difficult fight. She died already? What the fuck? Should perhaps summon the dog. Armor for duel should be better than one of these weapons. Attack speed, chance to eliminate 2% health. Attack speed and nothing else. It's not better than anything. I wonder if this is the rock mission. Bug W. I don't think it's bugged necessarily. I'm pretty sure I just haven't unlocked it yet. Kirkwall is guarded by mountains to it. Blah 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 blah. See if I can enter now. Still hurts me. Weird. Fuck you, man. And then dude with the massive HP who was just stood there fighting here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was bugged because I wasn't supposed to fight him right now. I don't think he was supposed to show up. He was probably supposed to show up in a later fight when I do unlock this quest, you know.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Departing.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
He's in! I don't think so.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
You see, I can only have 4 people here. And I don't think merit is included here, man. Fucking... Pretty sure Bethany is a better mage, to be honest. But I could check. I'll check. Entropy, Dalish Paria, Arcane, Spirit. Okay, Saj. She could be better. I mean, like, Bethany doesn't even have any fucking thing like this, you know? Friendship, rivalry, anything like that. So what's the point of having her in the party? No content. Pega typing, what the fuck is that? Definitely not sleepy in it. To be honest, I'm a little sleepy as well. Electrical rock armor, chain lightning, tempest, galvanism. She's going elemental. I have a better elemental than her. Spirit bolt, walking bomb, monk, a death siphon, death spirit mastery, dispel magic, primal, spirit or entropy, resurrection, entropy plot, sleep, horror. Using sleep. I want to try new things.
priest was asking after you again last week.
I've brought my family there twice this year. What more does she want from us?
Please, Sir Thrask. He won't go to the Circle willingly, but it's the only place.
Madam, we'll do our best to find your son. But I cannot guarantee his safety if he continues to resist Templar jurisdiction.
He's just a boy.
He's an apostate. I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
That's unfortunate.
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fainriel still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
You and Fainriel's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainriel wanted to meet him.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
What do you mean, quest completed, wayward son? According to Varric, the Templars have been actively hunting for a young man named Fainriel. Oh, I see. completed that quest, but I got a new quest. Wait, this is part of the main plot? Interesting.
Busy.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on.
Relatively clean.
Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
You're so sweet, Meryl.
I'm not really. If good wishes were enough, everyone in Thedas would be happy. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
What kind of a question is that? Why didn't you have friends? What the fuck?
You seem to be getting the hang of it already.
I'm glad you think so. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
I cannot be bothered.
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Sometimes. So you came here and you immediately managed to get yourself a house. That does not make a lot of sense to me. I have to say. Not much in the nightlife, a lot in the daytime. We'll go back to the house.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
City life not agreeing with you.
Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often.
He's part of the family. I wouldn't want to lose him.
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
I mean, come on. What did you expect? There's only one name. There will only ever be one name.
I'll let you sleep.
Alright.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
Is this dwarven venture truly the only way? I hate to think of you going willingly into the Darkspawn's grasp.
I don't think it's a problem. I think I'll be fine against the Darkspawn. If nothing else, I should at least be able to fucking fight them. Luce and Hawk, we didn't part on the best terms. You're right, I was trying to squeeze more work out of you than was justified. You've more than paid your way into the city. It's been tight since you left, though. If you're looking for more work for real coin in your pocket, come see me in Hightown anytime before sunset at Thandil. Accept. I've played a good bit. I want to play more, but at the same time I want to go to sleep. So I shall keep this desire in my heart as I go to sleep, so that when I wake up, I would like to play more. But for now, we stop here.